You're now listening to the 11:30 podcast. Enjoy the show.
I'm from the city, DC, that's where I'm from. 11:30 podcast, Dre and Willsy is the one. Let's get it, yeah. Who with me? Let's get it, yeah. Who with me? I'm from the city, DC, that's where I'm from. Let's get it. 11:30 podcast, Dre.
Do everybody, it's your man Dre, aka Dre on Wheels. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the 11:30 podcast. What's good, everybody going out there, man? I'm back at it here on YouTube, man. Here on the podcast show. You know what time it is. It's not 7:30, it's 11:30, man. Always excited. Got some amazing guests, like I said, that's joining me throughout the season. I got amazing guests that's joining me on this week's episode, you guys. Yes, my guy, self-made EST, you guys, man. He's a music artist, producer, songwriter. Man, he's a business owner, you name it, man. We're going to be chatting with him. It's going to be a fun episode. But you guys, man, if you're new to the show and you haven't done so already, I don't know what you're waiting for, man. Definitely hit that subscribe button down below, you guys. Yes, like it, you can comment and share. Hit the notification bell, man, so you definitely will be notified when some new episodes definitely drop of the 11:30 podcast show. So, like I said, I'm back at it with some shows, man. So, I got a new guest, man, that's joining me on this week's episode. We ain't gonna waste no more time. We gonna get into it. My guy, self-made EST. What's going on with your partner?
What's going on with it, brother? How you doing, man?
I'm doing wonderful, doing wonderful. How about yourself?
Man, I'm doing pretty good myself, bro. Doing pretty good.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. Look, I appreciate you taking the invite, man. Coming in on the podcast show. Man, like I said, you're a music artist, man, producer, composer, songwriter, just about all the above, man. So you doing the damn thing. I like treating you though.
Man, it's pretty good. One day at a time, bro. One day at a time. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing just to be alive and everything else. It's just a blessing, man.
Okay. Yeah, I got you. Definitely a blessing. Like I said, I mentioned all the stuff that you do, man, and being a songwriter and everything. But for my listeners and viewers, man, I allow my guests, man, to have the floor. You mind telling everyone about yourself?
Yeah, I'm 36 years old. I'm an artist out of Shelby, Mississippi. I pretty much, man, I've been doing music off and on for about 10 years. And like I said, it's been a journey, man. It's been a real journey. It was just moreover just trying to learn the business side of it. A lot of ups and downs throughout life that caused me to kind of venture out from it. And I mean, really, man, for me, it was just starting out. It was just all about a craft. I really didn't too much take it serious because, of course, being from Mississippi, who gonna take you serious? So, I just started out, and then I just had a lot of people just like, look, man, continue to do it. And I just started getting better at it, but still didn't want to, take it serious or nothing because I just didn't feel the need to. But I say the past 4 years, man, I've been like, I've been on it. Like I've been on it. Okay. I've done a lot of things, been a lot of places, done a lot of shows, and a lot of great opportunities. Even like connecting with you, a lot of great opportunities, man.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. Why really didn't you want to keep up with it though? Everyone told you was good with it and stuff like that. What was that for you?
I guess more over the obstacles in life that I was, going throughout life. What caused me to not be consistent with it. I mean, I was consistent in the studio with it, but not being consistent far as able to travel like I wanted to, go places that I wanted to because of a lot of restrictions. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was more of I didn't want to put my personal life with with music, which that's when a lot of people was like, listen, tell your story. You know what I'm saying? This the best time. You know what I'm saying? You want to do it because you can tell your story. So
exactly
that was, what I'm saying. I took that into consideration, like I said.
Okay. I dig that. Man. You said a lot of restrictions, man, and you definitely, just wanted to, get to a certain point in life, man, to share your story and tell your story, and how you sort of got into the music business. What was it? What was it for you? You say you always done it though. Was it something that sparked you to just get into music, or you just one day just it just fell in your lap?
I was I used to write a lot of poetry when I was young because I was like a shy person, man. So I really didn't do a lot of talking. So I just always, how you write down everything you want to say, you don't want to say it to
Yeah.
nobody else. So it started out like that, and I actually was in a high school band when I was like fifth grade.
Okay.
So I played the drums or whatever, and I mean the making beats part came from that perspective, and
Okay.
like
How
I
did your
said, I guess.
shyness? How did you break out of that shyness? Now that you know music artist and being a songwriter, meeting different folks and communicating now. Because I was definitely growing up as a shy guy, didn't want to
Yeah,
talk.
I guess that's crazy. I guess it was more over about when I stayed in New York. You know what I'm saying? I went to school in New York, and it was like coming from here. I went there, and when you stand in bigger places, it's more to do, more opportunities, and I had to do a lot of presentations, a lot. So that kind of broke the shyness or whatever. But man, I guess it was like being honest. Have you ever heard anybody else say you always had that stage frightening?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, like
yes.
like that's kind of true. But for me, what I do is when somebody do a show or something like that, I kind of tune out everything. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like a blockage. So I guess that kind of helped the shine a little bit too. And then I started communicating with people more often. You know what I'm saying? Because like I
Okay,
said, I was more of a like a loner. Didn't want to communicate, talk, or deal with nobody. But in this business, man, like I said, you start to meet great people. You know what I'm saying? And like
I
yourself,
got.
you start to meet great people.
I appreciate that. I got you. I got you. Who's your favorite to listen to, like as far as music wise?
Uh, man, of course, I'm like a East Coast, down South, West Coast, but Jay Z, of course, like
Jay Z.
Jada Kiss, Fab. I listen to
Okay.
Drake. I listen to Lil Baby. I like T.I. I like Drake.
Okay.
Listen to the
Okay.
Locks. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. I got you.
Scarface.
You naming some cool names though, and
Yeah.
who was in some legendary music artists, rappers and stuff like that. What you think about was today's music, and rappers now,
It's definitely a change. When you a music artist or you into the music business, you have to kind of, I ain't gonna say get with what's going on, but you have to transition to stay relevant. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
And I just think like, you know what I'm saying? I like a lot of it. I just like the part of where you have the old school lyrical people or the lyrical people still being able to stay relevant in this day of time because we both know in this day of time, like, you have to stay relevant. So I think it's all about staying relevant.
okay, okay, I dig that, man. I definitely dig that. I think you right about that, man. You got to stay relevant. Some rappers, man, I just can't get with. I don't know. I can't understand them sometimes. Just
Yeah, it's a
some
lot
of
of the
us.
music like that. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, I don't be knowing what's up. And then you got the guys that just cool, like you mentioned, Drake, Ti, all the guys who've been rapping for some time is real
Yeah,
cool.
Lil
But
Baby, Kevin Gates, you
yeah,
know,
definitely
all
Kevin
those.
Gates. Definitely Kevin Gates. That's my guy though. You talked about ups and downs though in this journey, and you also mentioned how you say success isn't the destination, and a lot of people think, man, when they grab success or they get success, man, I made it. That's it. I get the place it. I'm where I should be, and not further push themselves or further continue their purpose or their goals and stuff like that.
Mhm. Yeah, when I said success has no destination for me, I don't celebrate. You know, I don't celebrate things going along, and my reason for not celebrating it's going on in life because you can find yourself over celebrating, and you can forget that there's still a journey ahead of you. So for me, that's why I said success for me has no destination because I don't celebrate. You know what I'm saying? I may get a trophy for like I did in 2021, 22 for best male hip hop artist. and in Las Vegas, New Music Monday. But I was happy about it, but I didn't celebrate it to say this is it. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like you have to keep going. You have to keep going. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said for me, success has no journey. Even if or even throughout life when I feel like I've made it, I haven't made it because it just don't stop there. You like you get what I'm saying? Just don't stop at that point. Like you have to keep going, keep going, keep going.
Mm, I dig it. I dig it. I know at the time, like you said, winning an award. I think that's like, for any profession, as far as music artists or entertainment business. I think that's sort of like that's high up there. When people are recognizing that, hey man, you are doing awesome and you're doing great. And did you even take a moment to just soak it in and pat yourself on the back at least?
Yeah. I do that. I do that. Like I said, man, I'm kind of like that type of guy where I do a lot of celebrating to myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I feel like when you giving yourself your flowers at that moment, you can kind of like keep yourself to a level where you're not big headed. You ain't got nobody telling you this, you this, you this, you this, and then later on they could come back and make you feel worse about achievement. So I get to myself where it's just like, like dang, so if I want to get emotional, I'm emotional. If I want to cry, I cry. If I want to stream, shout, you know what I'm saying? It's to myself, you know.
Oh,
So
okay.
I most definitely pat myself on the back. I'd be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, I told you you could do it, you know what I'm saying? And it goes back to that shyness, you know what I'm saying, in the mirror. Like I said, I used to be in the mirror, man, just like with a comb or a brush or something. Just like acting like I'm on the stage. So that actually made my stage performance really great. Just being honest with
Okay, man. Hey, I think that's amazing, man. That's solely amazing. You got an album coming out soon, right?
you. Yep. I'm finna come out with an album. Yep.
Okay, okay. Well, what's the name of it again, and what day it come out? So we can
I
definitely.
actually haven't made the date yet, and I haven't came up with the name yet as of yet because I had like a couple names or something like that I really want to go with. But being honest with you, I probably come up with it the day of me want to release it.
Oh, okay. The day of, just having people on their toes and guessing. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Anybody you want to work with or have worked with, to make you sort of a better person, not just in life, but not in just in music, but just in life in the music business.
Yeah. Actually I work with. I ended up creating a great bond with Tyrone Gibson, which is Tyrese, R&B singer Tyrese, superstar Tyrese brother.
Okay.
Me and him built a great bond, man. It was through Danny Lopez, this guy in Europe. Like I have a great bond with those guys, and me and him actually grew a great bond because he was saying it was amazing that a lot of artists just don't put in the work for themselves. They look for other people to put in the work for them, and you know what I'm saying. I'm like a workaholic. Whatever I do, I believe in putting in the work just to get something done. Like I don't be wanting nobody to do nothing for me. So I had a chance to work with him. Being honest with you, just more over like a lot of producers, a lot of people like yourself. I haven't really crossed the bridge of dealing with a lot of artists yet, other than the ones that I know.
Okay.
And I've had the opportunity to reach out to a lot of them, which now I'm probably in the process. End of the day, now I'm going to Belgium, Europe to do a concert, a tour, and an album over there, which I may be able about a month or so. So that's a great opportunity. So I ain't no telling who I'll be able to work with over there, but of course there's a lot of producers, mainstream producers, big producers that I want to work with for sure.
Okay, okay. Hey, look here. I dig that, man. I definitely dig that. You talked about how you wrote poem and now, your songwriting and stuff. Did that sort of go fluent for you? Was that a fluent transition when you was like, you know what, I'm writing these poems and I can put it together and make songs out of
Yeah, it was a big transition. Reason why I say that because a lot of people don't understand that because you're a poet, or you write poetry is different from being a songwriter. There's different techniques. There's different ways of doing it. There's it's totally different. When you're a songwriter, it's for me, it's actually like brainstorming. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm.
it's pretty much like writing a picture. It's like you have to visualize these things. So being a arranger and a composer and a producer is totally different. You know what I'm saying? Actually, if you ask me, the artist is pretty much like the easy part.
Okay.
It's real easy because you just reciting what you see or what you hear or memorize. When you're arranging or you composing or when you're writing a song, it's being a songwriter. It's like you really are the artist, the producer, and stuff like that all in one. So you have to hear the instrument, whatever the instrumental, the beat. You know what I'm saying? You have to arrange it, and then for you to get it and transition it into for somebody else that you're writing a song with, that's kind of hard.
Mm.
So I tell a lot of people who write it's different than writing poetry than being a songwriter.
Okay. I always wanted that because I just figured some people because they write poetry and it sounds nice and it rhymes. I'm like, man, you could put it together, but as you explained, it's definitely the transition is definitely difficult and stuff. And I think what you do, man, is amazing. From one thing I wanted to mention, do you feel like because me and my guys was talking about this the other day. Do you feel like because you mentioned that some guys, taking sort of like the easy way out or just not wanting to work so hard for it, and because you see guys maybe go viral on social media for this song, and that's just them for 2 months. They was just the flavor of the month, and but you sit back and you composed it, you song wrote, you wrote the song, you produced it, and everything like that. And do you feel like it's a balance or off balance with sort of the music game with social media and stuff like that, where you put in the hard work and you may get but so far, but then you see guys who just come up with just something and just go viral.
I definitely feel like those type of artists, I don't mean to say it, they don't have a lot of longevity. Reason why is because you making some to follow a trend. And we all know trends at some point, they kind of, they kind of go fall along the wayside,
Hmm.
like for instance, I don't mean to get off the topic, but I'm gonna get right back to it. For a while, baggy jeans and long tees was the stuff. Okay,
Yeah.
that kind of transition and faded out, right? So I feel like at some point when you doing that as an artist, it's more over like you just taking the short way out, which is not great because once you do that, you have to continue to keep trying to stay this hot thing, which you're not gonna always be this hot thing. So I feel like a lot of them do take the easy way out. Yeah, they do. And for the artists that stay in it for the long period of time and longevity, those are the artists that become more successful and stay in the business a long time because they put in the hard work, the dedication, and they didn't take the short way out. I mean, we both know when you take the short way out, period, in anything, it don't become, what I'm saying? It don't end well,
Yeah.
So, I feel like being different and staying true to yourself. And just like you can't come in the game talking about I'm gonna kill this, that, and then you want to go to an R&B singer. It just don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you built your fan base off what you talked about. So that's what people look for. You know what I'm saying? So when you transition, people get to the point like, nah, I don't want to deal with that no more. You know what I'm saying? Or nah, no, he's not the artist who I thought he was.
Yeah, I dig that. I dig that. I like that. I like that. What makes Slim? What makes you different? Self-made different than a lot of other rappers or people in the industry.
You said where did I get the name Self Made EST from?
Yes, and yes, yes, that question also, and what makes you different than a lot of others.
Um, I feel like what makes me different from a lot of artists is um I I I pretty much I'm kind of more humble, and my style is different. You know what I'm saying? My style is different. I'm one of those artists that, you know what I'm saying, I look at the reality of all of it. You know what I'm saying? Far
Okay.
as being a artist myself, and far as me as being an artist, I can actually relate to any genre of music. As you can see, just listening to my music, I can go reggae, I can go rock, I can go trap, I can go R&B. You know what I'm saying? I have a different flavor of music, so that's what makes me different from any other artist. I'm not afraid to step out on faith, and you know what I'm saying, and try a new genre without, you know what I'm saying, somebody worried about how somebody feel about it. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Yeah.
not about me just releasing music just to say, oh, okay, I'm gonna release music. Like when I release it, I'm knowing that, you know there's people out there that want to hear rock. There's people out there who want to hear R&B. You know what I'm saying? And I understand the music business to say that now a lot of artists fail to realize that, yeah, you want the 18 to 25 age limit, but guess what? What about somebody that's 25 and older? Maybe they don't want to hear what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you have to have something for everybody. And far as my name, Self-Made EST, I used to go by Self-Made. You know what I'm saying? And I had that name because, like I said, I was doing everything on my own, far as the music, the promoting, and stuff like that. But once I remember, I told you early on in the interview that I knew that in this business you can't do it on your own. So that's when I said I had to learn the business side of it, get familiar with the business side, because being honest, getting in this business, a lot of people think it's all about, okay, boom, I can make a song, put it on Facebook, TikTok, and it's gonna take off from there.
Yeah.
Which they don't know the business side of it. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see a lot of them. They signing these bad deals. They get messed over because they don't know the business side of it. So I feel like, and I know this for a fact now, it's 90% business, 10% music. And I'm telling you, I deal with a lot of people that say, hey man, having talent doesn't mean nothing if you don't know the business.
I dig it, man. I dig it. Yeah, I hear a lot of stories where a lot of guys, don't know the business in the music business, and definitely get these bad contracts and get ripped over. But I do like the difference of your music, because I'm not just a guy who just like rap music. I like rock music, R&B, metal, just a bunch of different styles of music and genres. So I think that's amazing though. Self made, keep hey. I dig it. I definitely. What keeps you motivated and inspired? What inspires you?
Life itself, obstacles keep me motivated. Different obstacles throughout life, and just knowing that life is just a journey itself. And throughout the journey, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, um, being honest, I'm kind of really self driven and self motivated.
Okay.
Like I told you, I pretty much deal with everything on my own, as far as um going through things. But I'm trust me, everybody wants that type of somebody, or those type of people where they can get around and be themselves, talk, relate to. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want that, because I mean, you don't want to be alone in this world, like I said. So I'm kind of opening up more, but man, it gets scary throughout this journey itself. What and a lot of us know that um, a lot of people just not who they really say they are. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of the scary part. So much going on, and I mean, it's a journey. You know what I'm saying? I take life as fun, like there's just
Yeah.
just the obstacles. Period. Like I said, I'm always going through something, but I never just let that get the best of me. I always keep going, and I always keep, You know what I'm saying? That self-driven motivation to say that there's always a light at the end of the tunnel.
Man, I like the attitude, man. Definitely love the attitude. Yeah, man. Some people definitely just are not who they say they are. You know, you just gotta weave out the bad ones and the bullshit and just keep it going though. But yeah, like you said, man, you do everything yourself. The name says it all, basically. The name says it all.
Yeah.
And I definitely dig that. You guys, man, all the links will be down below, so you can definitely get at my guy, Self-Made EST. Definitely download and stream some of his music for sure. Before we move on, Self-Made, you're a guy just like I'm a guy, man. There's been some, crazy trends and crazy stuff that been, going around. I don't know if you heard about one story or multiple stories where guys such as might be myself and you will take some of these women out to restaurants and everything like that, and certain restaurants wouldn't be to their par. Sort of say, whether it's Shake Shack or whether it's the Cheesecake Factory or such like that, or just maybe sending them money such as $15-$20 for lunch, and it is not enough. What do you say to that right
Well, I'm gonna say this. As far as a woman, I feel like a lot of them never really know what they really want. I'm just being honest.
there? Okay.
And the reason why I say that because take prime example. A lot of them can go to the store. A lot of them can go shopping. They never really for sure what they really want. You know what I'm saying? They may say they want this bag or they want this person. Or they want to go to this restaurant, but when you take them there, it's not what they want. So
Mm,
I say that a lot of us guys, man, we have to be careful nowadays in this dealing with a lot of this because I feel like it's a one-way street. And normally when you meet a lady or you talking to a lady, let's just be honest. It's not about the guy. It's all about us fulfilling everything for them. You know what I'm saying? So,
mhm.
you know what I'm saying? I just feel like, man, nowadays, man, and it's getting even worse. I just feel like um, you know how a lot of guys say tricking off and all it is?
Yeah.
I just say don't do it because 9 times out of 10, I'm sorry, but they got a lot of them got this already. So you know how they say you see a fool bump his head, right?
Hmm.
So I feel like if you be a fool for them, they gonna continue to bump your head. Like I said, they never for sure what they want. I mean, we see it. They go to the grocery store, they go to the nail salon. You know what I'm saying? They just never for sure what they want. And you can give them any and everything, but they still ain't satisfied. Woman never satisfied, if you ask me.
I agree, man. I definitely agree. Women are never satisfied. They'll definitely go into a store or something like that, and we were like, you know what, man? I came in for something, or better yet, you ask them what they want for lunch, or better yet, for dinner, and be like, I don't know. But then you'll grab some food, and then all of a sudden, now they know. Now they know.
Yeah.
I guess, but yeah, like you said, it is a different day and age where a lot of women just um I feel like some of them are just relying, could be just be relying on men. Like you said, don't know what they want, but just trying to live a lifestyle that they can't afford, basically.
Yeah,
You
yeah, of
know,
course.
and just want some guy, and like I said, social media, and when you got fans
It's
and you got these
definitely social
models,
media. It's
you
definitely
know,
social media. It's
the, it,
definitely.
hy- it hypes the head up, and then they feel like they get everything they want, especially through social media, and then they get all the validations, and they go out into the real world and meet a guy, and then they're like, well, what the, you only giving me $20, you taking me here, why are we not going there? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. You know, not understanding that, guess what? How many other guys you getting $20 from? Even if it's number $20. You know, how many other guys taking you out on a date? So you think I'm supposed to, you know what I'm saying, give you grade A service? You know what I'm saying? When you get it, I mean, when really it's like any minute, mighty mo. Who I'm gonna pick today, or you know what I'm saying, or for this
Exactly.
season. So yeah, man, it's it's wild, man.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I had to ask you that question, man. I had to. All right, you guys. We gonna move it on here on the show. It's time for the 11:30 podcast. Hot seat, you guys. All right. It's time for the hot seat. My guy, self-made. I got 5 questions for you, and we're gonna roll with it. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. If you could travel anywhere in the world right now, where would you go?
I'll say Africa.
Africa.
Yep.
Okay. Why Africa?
I feel like the people would be more genuine. I feel like it would be an adventure just to see something like that, or um, it's just something different, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you get to see something more over originality.
Okay. I dig that. I dig that. Okay. If you could, write a song or be in a music video or in a music song with anyone, who would it be?
I would say Jay-Z. I mean, is that just one person? Is that a one
Uh,
person question?
no. Just anybody you wanted to.
I
Anybody.
don't, the reason why I say it would be Jay Z because I feel like we both think outside of the box, and I feel like it would be something where he's a great artist, and that'll bring the best out of me.
Okay. Okay. Jay Z. I dig that. Jay Z is definitely on the list though. All right. Number three. All right. If you could change anything about the world or basically in the black community, what would you do?
Hatred, envy,
Mm,
jealousy. Um, I would want to change the perception of how we see things.
I like
Um,
that.
definitely. Those three things I named.
Okay, I definitely like that because man, especially us brothers at times though, but just anybody just for general though. But speaking just for us though, like we don't want to see the next brother succeed or make it or get somewhere and stuff like that. So we
Yeah, and
definitely
I
gotta.
would also say for us men, man, we need to embrace each other more. You know what I'm saying? Because when we walk outside of our door, it's like a stick your chest out. It's like take a deep breath. Whatever you're going through, as a man, you're not supposed to be emotional. That's what the world tell us. So we already programmed based on the world. So it's like when you in your house or in your space, you your own individual. But when you walk outside, it's like you have to put on this front for the world. You know what I'm saying? Because the world tell you you're not supposed to feel this type of way, feel that type of way. This something that you're not supposed to do. So I feel like for us men, we need to embrace life more, and we need to get out of that mentality of we not supposed to cry, we're not supposed to hurt, we're not supposed to be emotional. And I also feel like now at this day of time with us men, I feel like the men now are becoming more to the point where we want more, and we are to the point now where things are getting a little strange where a lot of things we just don't want to do more. And like I said, we're living in a time now where women want to be the men. So I feel like men really want to settle down. Men out here really trying to have something. Not saying that women not. So I'll
Yeah.
definitely say that.
Okay. I can definitely see that. Women are definitely, trying to be the men or in men roles and somewhat vice versa though. But I dig that. I dig that. All right. What are your favorite food? What is your favorite food to try?
Favorite food to try, pizza and hamburgers, man, for sure.
My type of guy, man. I know it. My type of guy, man. I can take a burger any day, man. Definitely love a burger. And of course, some pizza. Okay, look here. So man, I appreciate you, man, for taking the time. Coming through here on the 11:30 podcast show, man. Really great time vibing with you. Like I said, everyone who's watching on YouTube, the links will be down below. So you definitely stream and go download and check out his new album that's gonna be coming soon. Self-made EST, man. I appreciate you for coming through here on the show. Once again, also, if you have any questions, any shout outs, anything you'd like to say before you go?
My question is for you. I'm starting more now to want to ask a lot of guys who do podcasts and like, you know, man, is it a battle or is it something you have to like? What drives you to keep doing it? And what's more interested in? because I know you interview a lot of guys. I know you come across a lot of artists, producers,
Mm.
business owners, and everything like that. So like, what's the drive for it? You know what I'm saying?
Well, the drive for me, for one, um, I always, saw myself doing, something, with a camera, talking on the camera, doing some type of show. I used to have this like wrestling show, which I, have now, but I used to have this wrestling show before I had a wrestling show, in my room. I was just talking to the wall, had a microphone, feeling like I was, the host of the show, and I was doing that on multiple levels. And obviously, I'm in a wheelchair if you didn't know, so I have a disability. So it was at times it was difficult for me to try to find a job and just trying to rely on a monthly check or whatever. So I wanted to, do something that I love to do. And of course I started doing this with just talking wrestling, but it turned into a couple of other different things and chatting with multiple different people and sharing not only people inspiring me, but me inspiring them, not even knowing, sharing my story, and them coming on sharing their story. So I think it's a fun thing, man. Like I said, I always saw myself doing this. And uh someone told me the other day, man, someone need to hear your voice. So really
Yeah,
that's what
definitely.
keeps me going on, man, and just doing it. It's fun. It's always some great conversations, great topics. Whether I'm the 11:30 podcast show is back, or whether I'm doing the Beyond 11:30 where we talking grown folks talk, or whether I'm doing my wrestling show. So it's all fun, you know.
Most definitely, bro. I can't say that's inspiration. Like I said early on in the show, in the show, that you ain't letting no obstacles get in the way of you. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you can say the same thing. Like, success has no destination for you because of you not letting, by you being in a wheelchair, get the best of you. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
once like you just said, you deal with the wrestling. You know what I'm saying? You deal with so much, so it's just like, you being heard, and you ain't letting nothing stop you. So you know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
appreciate.
That's definitely motivation for me to say, yeah, you need to keep going. You
Yeah,
know.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah, man. Like you go by self-made, so I can't take the title, man. I do just about everything here on the show, whether it's from editing to social media, getting guests and everything. So it's not a battle, but it's fun. Put it like that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, most
fun,
definitely.
and it gives me something to actually do to so. I appreciate you, man. This was fun. I thank you for the question. Any other questions or anything? Any shout outs? Anything you like to say?
Well, I want to shout out to just Danny Lopez. Want to shout out to Tyrone Gibson. I want to shout out to Juan Cook, Curtis Brown, my mother being my biggest supporter. I want to shout out to my fans. I want to shout out to, what I'm saying, everyone. You know what I'm saying? I want to say, like, just don't give up, keep pushing, stay original in this world. You know what I'm saying? And please don't try to follow into other people's lead. Like, be yourself, no matter what. Even if being yourself not working, it's going to eventually work one day. You know.
I dig that. I definitely dig that, man. Definitely be original because there's a lot of copycats out here.
Oh yeah,
Definitely a lot of
definitely.
copycats. Hey, look here. Once again, Self-Made EST. Appreciate you for coming through here on the show. Great time vibing with you, my guy. For everyone who's watching here on YouTube, man, sit tight. Real quick commercial break. Real quick break. Gonna come back. Got the WTF moment. Of course, we're gonna wrap up the show. Don't move. You're listening and you're watching to the 11:30 podcast. And you did. Appreciate it,
Most
my guy.
definitely.
More than cable for less than cable. More unexpected plot twists. Less unexpected fees. More committing to new shows. Less committing to an annual contract. More being held in suspense. Less being held on hold. More modern. More simple. More than cable for less than cable. Try YouTube TV for free.
WTW, Wrestle Talk Wednesdays.
That's right. Get with me, Brian B., as well as buzzing with Marlowe's very own Warren Marlowe, the American prodigy. And you see him, your man from the 1130 podcast, Dre on Wheels. That's right, we the commission talking that Wrestle Talk Wednesday nights, 5 p.m. live. Yeah, be there, subscribe, follow, like, share, get at us. Commission, baby. What's good? What's happening? What's going on? Yo, it's me, Brian B. That's right, and I'm telling you guys to head on over to YouTube today and make sure you subscribe to the Beeline Entertainment LLC. Check us out. We all over the place.
Yo, what up? This your boy Kendall Stones, aka Coffee Weaston.
This your boy D.O.E. Good Brother Bowl.
And we are the Dirty Hills. You already know, man, you tuning in to 1130 podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Not 7:30, but 11:30.
Dude, that's my job. Not 7:30, but 11:30.
Yeah. And you have been Dirty Hills.
We back here on the 1130 podcast. Appreciate everyone sticking with me throughout the break, man. Dope show. Thank my guy, Self-Made EST, for coming through here on the 1130 podcast show. Yes, man, it was a great show. Great time battling with you, man. I had to switch up, man. Put on a hoodie, man. Ain't about to head on out. But yo, man, it's been a great show. All the links are down below, man. So you can definitely go follow my guy, Self-Made, on social media. Definitely check out his music and all that great stuff, for real, man. But you guys, man, before I go and head on out of here, I said before the break, man, yo, it's time for the WTF moment of the week, you guys. Yes, man. WTF moment of the week. Yo, man, I sort of got two of them, 1.5-ish, like, but, you know, sort of first WTF moment now, but, you know, to my left, you know, but, you know, my little man is in the background right now. I told him to come on in here because he be busting in here when I be recording and doing the episode. So, this sort of like, you know, half of the WTF moment, man. In a couple of months or so, man. What's this? April now? Yeah, man. Woof. Man, time is just going by so fast though. But yeah, man. What? Like 3 months? My guy, my little man, to be 2 years old, man. And WTF, man. Like you put the couch in front of the door so he won't, you know, try to come out the door. My man, will get on top of that couch and climb over and be sitting in front of the TV as soon as you come back out and be like, what is going on, man? But yes, dog, like WTF, man. He's getting so big, obviously, knowing his ABCs now. I can't, you know, wait to take him to a wrestling event. I know this week is WrestleMania week, man, and I'm so pumped. And it's like the characters, man, on WWE, and for some reason, you know, I'm a big fan, I guess, because he seen my reactions both times when The Rock came out, or just literally every time The Rock comes out, especially when it's like a surprise and I don't know he's there, man, just going through the roof, man. Like, oh, man, but he'd be like, Rock, but he definitely, you know, loves Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, LA Knight, man, Alpha Academy. I could just keep, you know, naming some names though, but yeah, man, I'm looking at the calendar and I can't wait till they come back to DC here, man, or, you know, in the area, but mainly DC, and take him to an wrestling event, man. I gotta get him front row so he can see this up close, man, because I remember when I was, you know, front row for the first time, it was just unbelievable. I know taking them there and just letting them see it, and, you know, wherever we sit at would be great though, but I gotta get him that experience, man, because he be loving it. Always talking about burn it down and everything like that, and, you know, so yeah, that's my little man right now. He's just sitting here, got the lotion in his hand. Now I don't know how you got the lotion. Where you get the lotion from, son? Huh? Where you get the lotion from? Yeah, I'm telling you, man, his ignore game is on 1,000, man. I'm telling you, it's on 1,000. He ignore you real fast. He hear everything you saying. He know what you saying. He be like, well, I'm just gonna play my little card. I'm gonna play my baby card. Like I act like I don't know what they saying. WTF, man. But you guys, man, throughout all of it, man, I love it. I love being a dad. It just every single day, I just think about like moments and times where it was like, man, I don't know if I could be a dad, man. And, will I be able to take care and raise and, do all the, the stuff in between, as a dad, man. And, to do that, and more so because that was me um, putting, putting everything on myself and hard on myself because I have a disability and stuff like that. But now we're going on, 2 years now, man. It's just been some of the best moments that I can, ever think of. I didn't think I would have a little one wanted to watch Monday Night Raw with me because, babe don't want to watch Monday Night Raw with me and stuff. So I look at, I don't care. I watch it by myself. But just seeing all the progressiveness, man, I think that right there is just that right there means the most, man. Like for all the dads out there, I think it's very, important. I say it, quite often here on the podcast about being in your children and your kids' life, man. I think it's very, very important, man. Seeing them, grow up, and some of us, guys, and some women also, go down the wrong paths, and some of us, are unfortunate enough to, see them, grow older or whatever like that, or be in the, life or whatever. But for the ones that is, man, like I am, man, I'm soaking every moment of it in, man, and just seeing him, learn and seeing him progressive and seeing him light up when you come in the room, and it's just so funny, man. So he funny now. Right now, he's sitting here quiet, acting like, you know, he's so innocent, but if he in there with his mama, man, I tell you, boy, he give her a hard time. But he ain't here with me. He's just sitting here, just quiet and just chilling, though. I mean, I don't know what it is. I kind of like it. I'm not just saying, hey, look at go be with your mama, make all that noise. But I feel like she'll do the same thing with me. But then it's like when he get with me, he all cool and chill, though. So hey, I love it. Love being a dad, man. That's my man. But you guys, man, second WTF moment, sort of the WTF moment of the week, you guys, man. This happened last week, man, and I was thinking about talking about it, but after what happened on, wrestling, man, it's WrestleMania season. I said I gotta talk about what The Rock did to Cody Rhodes, man. Like that's my WTF moment of the week, man. I appreciate everyone definitely tuning into the clip that I posted here on my YouTube channel, man. Definitely went up almost up to like 4,000 views, man. So amazing stuff that The Rock did, amazing stuff that WWE is doing. But WTF moment of the week, you guys, that happened last week, man. It was really, really strange, and it caused a whole lot of chaos, for traffic in Maryland and DC and Virginia as well. But yo, man, it was a cargo ship, man. A cargo ship crashed into the Key Bridge that's in Baltimore.
He left port on Tuesday, headed out to sea, traveling at 8 knots, a little more than 9 miles per hour. A mere 4 minutes elapsed from the first signs of trouble to the moment the ship crashed into the bridge. At 1:24 a.m., the lights suddenly went out on the ship's deck. They came back 1 minute later as dark smoke started billowing from the stack. At 1:26 a.m., the dolly appeared to turn, but at the same moment, the lights went out again. The ship's pilot made an urgent distress call for any nearby tugboats to assist. 2 minutes later, 1:28 a.m., the ship collided with the bridge, the superstructure quickly crumbling into the river below. Police dispatch audio shows officers radioed to stop traffic less than 30 seconds after the distress call.
Hold on traffic on the Key Bridge. There's a ship approaching. It just lost their steering.
Dashcam video shows the workers on the bridge before the tragedy struck.
Dispatch, the whole bridge just fell down.
Engineering experts calculate the dolly hit the bridge with roughly 30 million pounds of applied force.
What we do know is a bridge like this one, completed in the 1970s, was simply not made to withstand a direct impact on a critical support pier from a vessel that weighs about 200 million pounds.
While the Key Bridge was built to 1970s standards, those standards changed after a freighter hit the Sunshine Skyway Bridge over Tampa Bay in 1980 during an intense storm. 35 people died. Today, bridge support structures must be protected with barriers, like reinforced islands on the new Skyway.
Lost their lives, man. So, man, like, rest in peace, man, to, those who lost their life on that bridge, man. Because when I watched it multiple times trying to see, was anybody on that bridge? And, obviously it was workers, man. So, WTF, man, really, really sad. Hey, man, that's crazy. Really, really crazy. You don't think about some things. You don't think about things like that, or wow, could that happen? Like, we all go across bridges each and every day. I know bridges here, in DC, man. So it's like, but man, really, really unfortunate, sad news for those who were on the bridge and lost their life, man. But you guys, man, great show, man. Really great show. Once again, thank you guys for tuning in. And also, shout out to my guy, Self-Made EST, for coming through here on the 1130 podcast show, man. Appreciate you, my guy. Great time chatting with you, vibing with you. It was dope. Like I said, all the links are down below in the description, you guys. Make sure you go chat it up with him, follow him, subscribe to him, get a copy of his music, check him out, all that great stuff, man, for real. Man, it's been a one hell of a show. Like I said, you guys, I've been, and dabbing into the wrestling thing real hard right now, obviously, it's WrestleMania season. So, you guys, this Saturday and Sunday, the 1130 podcast, Talk Pro Wrestling, is going to be live, you guys, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, both Saturday and Sunday, doing my predictions and reviews. Yeah, man, doing my predictions and reviews for WrestleMania on Saturday. They got the card stacked on Saturday. Sunday too, though, but definitely Saturday. And definitely on Sunday as well, talking more about what happened on night one. I'm probably going to be doing a post show for night one, but definitely night two. But you guys, man, it's WrestleMania week, man. The Hall of Fame is going on, man. So much great content out right now. They got the WWE Next Gen out right now on Roku. I call it the new Tough Enough. Pretty good show. The Bray Wyatt documentary was great. Roman Reigns joint on A&E was awesome. WWE is knocking it out the park right now. So I'm really loving what they're doing. AEW, man, they just releasing everybody, man. Just, whew, what a time to be a wrestling fan, you guys. But definitely tune in this Friday, this weekend, for Talk Pro Wrestling, you guys, man. And Commission Talk, we're going to be live this Wednesday on Buzzing with Marlo, chatting it up about everything WrestleMania and more, man, for real. So definitely subscribe to the Beeline Entertainment, LLC, and Buzzing with Marlo. And also, you guys, man, we got some new merch, man. Commission Talk got some new merch, and it's out right now. Yeah, man. Yeah, we got some new merch, don't we? We got some new merch. And also the 1130 podcast got some new merch, man. It is coming, you guys. It is coming, you guys. So stay tuned to the 1130 podcast social media pages. But for now, you guys, I'm about to head on out of here, man, and go get with that little man, for real. Yo, man, this has been an awesome show. Yo, stay blessed, stay safe, give all the glory to God, man. Won't he do it? Yo, it's your man Dre, aka Dre on Wheels, Daddy, and I'm out.
I'm from the city, DC, that's where I'm from. 1130 podcast, Dre on Wheels, he is the one. Let's get it, yeah. Who with me? Let's get it, yeah. Who with me? Yeah. I'm from the city, DC, that's where I'm from. Let's get it. 1130 podcast, Dre on Wheels, he is the one. He the one, nigga. So let's get it, baby. He the one. With me, so yeah. Breeze, baby. Let's get it. You with me. Yeah, they gon' hate, but they ain't stopping this. I'ma keep making hits. Dre and Wheels, you know it ain't no copying. Was you sitting there on the carpet with us? Yeah, we knew we had some options.